Hello everyone, welcome back to Reading for Vocabulary. I'm Brian Stewart. Are you ready to start learning about bones? That's what we're talking about, right? We're talking about the human body. Lesson 10 is talking about bones. So in this lesson, we will focus on learning about the function of bones in our body. What are bones? Do you know what bones are? Whoa, very scary, right? This is a picture of a person's bones, right? Of somebody who, who's dead, right? But with the only thing that is left are the bones, right? And of course, the skull, right? This is a skull, S-K-U-L-L. That's a bone right there, right? One big bone, and then there's other bones that are connected, right? There's all different bones. So your head bone's connected to your backbone, connected to your leg bone, right? We've got all different bones in different parts of our body. By the way, do you know what the entire collection of bones are called? Not just for humans, but for animals too. If you look at all the bones connected, if all the bones are connected, we call that a skeleton. A skeleton is all the bones in an animal's body that are all connected and in the right place. It's a complete skeleton. Sometimes if bones are missing, we say it's part of a skeleton. But the whole collection of bones is the skeleton. The skeleton. Okay. Let's move on with our words. Okay. Now, here we have our first word, and the clue is not curved, or the definition is not curved. Think about if you're in a car or you're on a bus and you're going along a road, and the road is not curved. You are going in one direction, you keep going in the same direction for a long ways. In that case, we can say the road is straight. The road is straight. And many people, when they give directions, they'll say, go straight ahead. Don't turn, go straight. Do not curve, go straight. So, straight. S-T-R, str. Ate, like ate. I ate something. Ate. Straight. Straight. Okay? A little bit difficult, but you think about it, S-T-R, str, and think ate, right? I ate breakfast this morning. Straight. Straight. It's one syllable, one grouping of a sound. Straight. Straight. Okay, next, number 2. Interesting picture. What is this thing in here? We're looking inside a person's body. These are the organs inside a person's body. The organs. And you have many different organs. You have lungs, you have kidneys, you have bladder. You also have where the food we eat goes. And that's the red part here. What is that part? What organ is that in our body? That is the stomach. 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 So we say stomach. Stomach. Is your stomach full? Stop eating. If your stomach is empty, then it's time to eat. Stomach. Okay, number 3. This boy's having fun, but he is keeping safe. How? Because he has a helmet on, right? Of course, he should probably wear pads on his elbows and his knees, but be careful, wear a helmet, keep safe. What is he doing? He is protecting his body. So when you're playing, protect yourself, right? If you're going to go rollerblading, wear a helmet. If you're riding a bike, wear a helmet. Maybe you should wear elbow pads. Elbow pads. Elbow pads and knee pads. These also help protect your body in case of an accident or in case you fall down. So protect yourself. Keep safe. Next one. Okay, what's going on here? Do you do this? Do you make your body strong? An activity to train your body. What is it? It, of course, is called exercise. 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 So very quickly, exercise. Exercise. Do you exercise? I hope you get enough exercise to make your body strong. Next one. Oh, we have some money here, right? To take and hold in your hand. But it's not about the money. It's about the action of taking something and holding it in your hand. Now, if you do it quickly, we say grab. Okay? So it's not just to take and hold in your hand, but it also means to do that quickly. If your younger brother or sister sees your candy, they might grab a piece of your candy, right? That's very quick, right? So you might grab something very quickly. You take it and hold it in your hand, but it usually means quickly. Grab something, right? Grab it quickly before it's gone. Okay, grab, grab. Number 6, oh, so cute, right? What covers your body? Now, of course, this baby doesn't have any clothes on, but there's still something covering his body or her body. We're not sure. But what is this? And we all have it, right? It's covering our body. It protects the inside of our body. What do we call it? We call it skin, right? And newborn baby, their skin is very soft, right? Soft as a newborn baby. It's skin. Skin covers our body from head to toe. Okay, next one. 7, to stretch out and try to touch something. So you see this little boy here, he's not so tall. He's stretching and he's trying to do what? What is he trying to do? He's trying to reach the flowers of the tree, to reach something. So if you extend your arm, now it can be, you can reach up, you can reach across, you can reach down. There's many ways that you can reach, right? It just means to stretch out. Just if you're stretching your arm, that's reaching, right? If you stretch out your leg, maybe you're trying to touch something, you're trying to reach something with your foot, okay? So it just means to use a part of your body to try to touch something that is not close to you, to reach. And it can be any different direction, okay? Okay. 8. This is an exciting road, right? Before we saw the road that was straight, oh, that's shim hail, right? That's very boring. But this, wow, this is exciting, right? We can, and it's also very, usually more scenic, prettier, more beautiful. Having round shape. Having a round shape, also this sign, you can see it's kind of like a round half of a circle. We say it's curved. So if the road changes direction many times, it's a curved road. Or even if it just changes one direction, it's curved. Now this might be a little hard to pronounce. Curved. Remember the V sound right in the middle. V. And you make a little vibration with your throat. V. So curved. Curved. And then you stop it with the D sound. Curved. Curved. So curved. Okay? Next one is 9. To go from one place to another. So what are these people doing? They're putting their stuff in boxes. They're going from one place to another. They're moving, right? Isa, right? You're moving from one place to another. So you call 2424 for the company that will help you move from one place to another. I think you say isa in Korea, right? Okay, so to move, especially when people move their house, they move their home. Let's move. We live in Seoul, let's move to Busan, or let's move to Daejeon. So you move from one place to another. Or you move from Gangnam and you go up to Cheongno, all right? You change the place where you live. 10. Oh, that's cute too, right? What's going on there? Looks like the mother is touching her baby's feet, right? And there's lots of skin here, okay? To put your hand on something. To put your hand on something means to touch, right? The mother is touching her baby's feet. If you put your hand on something, doesn't matter what it is. I put my hand on the pen, I'm touching it. I put my hand on my head, I'm touching my head. Okay? Put your hand on the TV, you're touching the TV. To touch something. 11, a hard white thing in your body. This, by the way, is called an X-ray. Doctors in hospitals will use X-rays to make sure your bones are okay. Oh, I just said the word, right? To make sure there's no broken what? No broken bones. Bone. Is that a hard word to pronounce? Bone. Bone. It's very easy. Bone. Okay? A hard white thing in your body. You have many bones. This is your hand, right? Look at how many bones are in your hand. There are so many bones in just your hand if you think about it. Okay? 12. The part of the body between the shoulder and the hand. So we're looking at the part of the body. Here's your shoulder here. Whoops. Here's your shoulder here. And there's your hand down here. So we're looking at this part of the body right here. And as you can see, there's two parts, right? What do we call it? We call it the arm. The arm. Now, of course, you have an upper arm and a lower arm. So we can say this is upper arm. Well, you could say this is the lower arm, lower, but some people will also call it the forearm. Forearm. Yeah, that's an E, not a C. F-O-R-E. Okay, well, let's do it easier for you guys. Forearm. So forearm is here. We could also call it the lower arm. This is upper arm. So if you're complaining, my arm hurts. Where does it hurt? My upper arm hurts or my forearm hurts, right? So you have two parts to your arm, okay? And of course, those two parts are separated by what's this? Just kunyang algo shipayo, right? It's called the elbow. Elbow. The elbow is right here, and that separates the two parts of your arm. Arm. Is arm hard to pronounce? Arm. Arm. Pretty easy. Okay, next one. Here we have a skeleton again, right? This is our skeleton, right? The bone that surrounds the chest. It should be really the bones that surround the chest, not the bone. The bones that surround. Because as you can see, there are many of them, right? There's so many of them. What do we call them? We call these ribs. Now, you probably know rib is kalbi, okay? But, of course, you don't eat a human rib. Ugh, that's horrible, right? You eat dweji kalbi. Or do you eat beef kalbi? I don't know how do you say that. How do you say that? Bulgogi kalbi? You don't say that. But dweji kalbi, there'd be ribs, like short ribs, okay? LA kalbi, right? Okay? So that's very delicious, right? But, of course, you look at this picture, ugh, that's not delicious. But anyway, these are the ribs. Now, if you want to talk about the whole thing, right? If you talk about all the ribs together, what does it look like? It kind of looks like a cage, doesn't it? A cage where you keep an animal or something in. So we call the whole thing a rib cage. Rib cage is the whole thing, right? It's like a cage that protects the inside of your body, right? We call it a rib cage, and it's made up by the individual. There are many ribs, okay? So rib, R, 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 B, B, rib, rib, okay? We got the I between the and the B, rib. So these are called ribs, the bones that surround the chest, ribs, okay. Near. Near. This is very near the whole, right? We could also say it's close. So near and close mean the same thing. They mean the same thing. Okay? Something to keep an animal in. We already talked about that, right? I just talked about with your ribs, it looks, if you talk about the whole thing, it's like a cage, right? So rib, rib cage, but in this case, this is just a cage. This isn't a rib cage. This is just a cage. You keep birds in a cage. Something to keep an animal in is a cage. 16. The part of the body we use for walking. What part of our bodies do we use for walking? Do we use our head for walking? No, that hurts, right? Do we use our arms for walking? No, we don't use our arms for walking. We use our legs for walking. The leg is used for walking, for running, for kicking the ball. We use our legs for many things, okay? But especially we use our legs to walk. Okay, let's go over the vocabulary exercises. We have a little bit of different exercises this time. In the first part, we're going to find words that mean the same thing. Find the word in the box that means the same or almost the same. Maybe not exactly the same, but similar. Bistandeo. Maybe not dokateo, but bistandeo, right? Same is dokateo, similar bistandeo, right? So the same or almost the same as the underlined word or words. So we see the sentence here, we see this is underlined, this is underlined. Which word is similar or the same as these underlined parts of the sentence? Our words are first exercise, exercise. Next is curved, curved. And next one is reach, reach. Okay? Number one, John likes to ride bicycles and play soccer. So we have two parts of the sentence, two parts that are underlined. So what is riding bicycles and playing soccer? What are those things? What word is similar to those activities? If you guessed exercise, you are correct. Exercise. John likes to ride bicycles and play soccer. Those are types of exercise. If you think about exercise, exercise is the big word, right? And inside that word, under the umbrella or circle of exercise, many types of exercise. Riding bikes, playing soccer, jumping rope, running or jogging, playing tennis, rollerblading. Those are all types of exercise. 2. Our rib bones are shaped like C. Like C, like what? Like a C. In other words, our rib bones, if you look at the rib bone, if you look at a C, the letter C is like this. So it's not a straight shape, right? What is it? It's a curved shape. Our rib bones are shaped like a C, or like the letter C. Okay, that's what it's talking about. It's not a mistake in typing. It's just what they're saying is, what letter does it look like? It looks like a C. Okay, so they are curved. A C is curved. If you said look like an L, a small L, that's straight, right? That would be pandero of curved. Okay. Next one, 3. I'm too short. Oh, short daddy. Oh, shirayo, right? Okay. I'm too short. I can't touch the ceiling. So if you are, short and you're doing this with your arm, you're stretching your arm out, you're trying to touch the ceiling, what are you doing? You are reaching. I can't reach the ceiling. Same word. That would be exactly the same. Not similar, the same. I can't touch the ceiling. I can't reach the ceiling. I can't touch the television. I can't reach the television. Okay? Same thing. Okay, so this exercise is finding words that are the same or almost the same. The next exercise is finding the words that have opposite meaning. Pandero, right? Circle the word or words in the sentence that are opposite of the word in bold print. What is bold print? That's the heavy, dark print that you see there. When a word is darker and bigger than normal, we say it's bold. Bold print. That's this one here and this one. So, let's circle the word or words that are opposite, pandero, of this one. Our word here is grab. Number 1 is grab. So our sentence is, poor Mike, his balloon is gone. He let it go out of his hand. So remember, grab is to take and hold in your hand, right? Grab is to take and hold in your hand. What's the opposite? The opposite is here. He let it go. If you let something go, that's the opposite of grab. Grab is to take in your hand. Let it go is to let it leave your hand. And think about it. He had a balloon. A balloon wants to go up, but you hold on to it. If you let go of the string, the balloon goes away. Okay? So let it go, grab, opposite. Number 2 is protect. That's our word here. Protect. The rock is going to hurt the boy. He should wear a helmet. Okay, so protect means to keep yourself safe from danger so that you don't get hurt, right? So protect, the opposite, of course, is to hurt. The opposite of protect is to hurt something, okay? He should wear a helmet so that he doesn't get hurt, so that he protects himself. So protect and hurt are opposites. Okay, the third one, the word is straight. Straight. What is the opposite of straight in the sentence, or 2 sentences? It is raining, so drive slowly, right? It is raining, the road gets mikroa. Mikroa, slippery. It's dangerous. Also, this road is curved, so be careful. There's 2 things you have to watch out for. One, there's rain, so it's mikroa. Yeah, that's slippery. The second thing is the road is curved, right? So be careful. Now, curved is the opposite of straight, right? Straight means doesn't change direction, keeps going the same direction. But curved means that it changes direction. And if you're driving, 조심해요, right? You have to be careful, especially if it's wet because it's slippery. You could have a problem. Okay, well that wraps up the vocabulary section of this lesson. Let's take a short break, come back and go over the reading.